Hi and welcome back to the channel. This is our last video regarding the Firefly FFMN in its stock configuration. We have leveled the frets, recrowned the frets, redressed the ball ends, and polished the frets. We've made an adjustment to the locking nut here to get our first fretted notes correct. We have changed the factory setting on the bridge, added some shims in here to get this radius to match the neck. We have polished the knife edge in here. We've added some blue Loctite to that backside of the tremolo so that no longer gets loose. And what else have we done? We've added just a little bit of relief to the neck, and we've also set the intonation, which was actually pretty close if you watch the unboxing video. So just for reference sake, we are playing through an Applied Research Technology SGX 2000 Express into an inline tube sweetener, then into a BBE 362, then into a BK Butler Pro Valve 6L6 power amp, 4 Celestion greenbacks and a 4-speaker cab, and I have it set to a clean channel. So let's hear, now that the guitar is completely tuned up in its stock form, let's listen to it and see what we've accomplished. It's pretty good. Very stable. Now let's add some distortion to it and see what it breaks up like. The guitar has a really good sound for being at $219. The difference between playing it right out of the box and now is night and day. Who is it, Wolf Dude? Okay, let's go check the door. Good boy. Okay, Wolf Dude. Okay. Okay. Dude, you ready to check it out? Come on. You is at the door. Oh my gosh. No. Stay on the porch. Wolf Dude. Wolf Dude. Come on. Are you coming back, Wolf Dude? You can leave the poor UPS man alone. Come on. Come on. He's fast. Originally, I had ordered 2 of those guitars, and only one showed up. I emailed Guitar Gardens, and believe it or not, the response was really quick. Within 30 minutes, I got a response from them apologizing and saying that they were going to send the second guitar out immediately, and that they would send me a notice of the tracking number. So I waited on doing anything, but then I decided, well, I'll go ahead and do an unboxing, do a review of the guitar. And of course, when I unboxed it, we found the horrible frets. The whole top part of the guitar, the frets were, according to the fret rocker, not right. And we saw that in our second video when we dressed the frets. So we want to see what's the consistency of this company. Is this one going to be like this one? Or is this one going to be a good one? Or is it going to be somewhere in between? So let's open up the box and see if they actually sent me another one just like that one. So we got our little knife here. I'll open it up, roll it over on the bench here. And the last one, the packing was really good. Completely surrounded in foam. There is a spot in the box right here. There's a small tear in the corner here. Right here a little bit. But all in all, it's not bad, the outside of the box. Let's see what the condition looks like inside. Set that over here. And again, consistent. Has the piece of styrofoam on the top. And just like the last one, the guitar is wrapped. And again, very snug. Styrofoam goes around the body. You can see here it's actually doesn't move at all in the thumb. Get that up right here. And again, we've got our little bag of goodies. Truss rod adjustment tools, some Allen wrenches, and a cheat cord. So let's set this off to the side. The styrofoam doesn't show any signs of damage. It looks like the right guitar. Looks like the right color. It is poked through a little bit right there, but it had styrofoam above it. And you can see the wrapping here. I did not do that, it was already. And that one as well. You know, I was thinking on the last one, why am I taking all that time to pull this off? I should just kind of rip it off. But it feels so bad when you do that. You're like, oh, I want to take it off so nice and neatly. But this is definitely one that I feel like I just want to grab and rip off. We're going to do the exact same thing we did in the first one. We're going to kind of go over the fit and finish. Set that over there. Looking at the top here, let's put our towel up on the bench. And let's take a better look at it. Looking at the two, I already see something right out of the box. I don't know if you can see that. So you can see that pick up. And that one. Look at the height here. Look at that side. Definitely not adjusted. This one is just doing all kinds of something canny-wampus. Yeah, I would say quality control wherever it's manufactured. They're just putting these guitars together, putting them in a box and shipping them. But let's look at the top of the guitar again. And let's compare it to this one. This was the first one. The top on this one is just beautiful. This one doesn't quite have the same appearance. It's nice. I don't think that it's as nice as the other one, if you like the flame maple look. Let's look at our neck joint. These items were pretty good on the last one. Now, something I see on this guitar that is better, on the other guitar, the finish right here isn't quite as good on this little ear that comes into the neck. That's the one we just got. And this is the guitar that we've been working on. And if we look at that joint, you can see this one just isn't quite as good. Now let's look at our top. We had some red marks around the binding on the first one. So let's look at this one. And just a little bit right here on the horn. I'll try to. It's very, very little, but it is there. I'm going to look for dings. I'm going to take the guitar and kind of shine it back and forth on the light. Nothing that's sticking out. If you remember on the last guitar, we had two little spots in the finish right here. I'm not seeing it on this guitar. Our covers. Now on this guitar, it's pretty consistent. This cover here is inset probably 1 millimeter into the guitar. This one is inset as well, but it's almost flush right here. Chrome plate looks good. Screws look good. Let's look at the neck. There's our neck pocket. They both look good. This one looks really good in the neck pocket. Let's look at the neck. The feel of the neck. It does have a little flaming action going on right at the end of the maple neck there. Not seeing anything in the main part of the neck. It is 2 pieces of maple. It's a maple bottom with a maple cap for the fingerboard. All in all, I would say the overall fit and finish is better on this one. The first guitar had a problem with the route right here. This guitar does not. Pickup routes look nice. Let's look at the tremolo route. Now there is some black right there. I don't know if we can get that on the camera. Right where the tremolo is. Let's see if we can get a rag here. Maybe a rag somewhere. And let's just see if that. With some cleaner that may come off. Some of it did come off. But that's the only issue I see. Like I said, these pickups are pretty crooked. But nothing that I couldn't just take a couple seconds and kind of move around. Definitely not adjusted. This side of the pickup is just noticeably higher than this side. This one looks a little lower on this side, but not as bad as the neck pickup. Let's look at our neck. The last one had just a little bit of back bow in it, and we're at 25 and 0.5 scale length. Flip it around, that would help. this guitar looks like it's set up a little better from the factory. There is a little bit of relief in the neck. That's a little more than I put in them, but it's still well within range. It's a good amount of relief. A lot of players like that much. It looks like 0.7 millimeters, maybe 0.75. And I'm not seeing a gap at the base like we had on the last one. So neck relief is better on this one. Now where that guitar really went off the rails was the fret rocker. So let's go through and check these frets. There is a little bit of rocking here. That spot's good. 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 Just a little bit of rocking right there. And a little bit right there. Ever so slightly right there. And some right there. Some right there. And a little bit right there. And a lot right there. Right there. And a lot right there. Yeah, that fret's bad. Is it as bad as that one? No. I'd still say not good as far as fretwork on the neck. I like to give companies the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes you can just get a bad one. In this guitar's case, whoever is manufacturing this guitar for JSN, this particular run of guitars, they don't seem to be addressing the neck as they should. This is the second one with the exact same issue. So we're going to leave it right there and take it that if you purchase one of these guitars, you're going to have to do some fret work. I personally like the guitar. You know, the guitar has a great sound. These pickups, they're not microphonic. I've turned them up. I've talked into them. I hear nothing through the amp. They resonate well. They like the amp noise going back into the pickup for sustain. They like that. They like being pushed. And that's how I like to play. The volume knob on this one is stiff, just like the first one. I like that. There's no chance of you bumping it and knocking it out of whack. This switch feels nice. It has a solid feel when it engages. The bridge, it's a $219 guitar. A good Floyd Rose is $320 just for the bridge. So a good bridge costs more than this whole guitar. With that being said, it's a Floyd Rose clone. This one, the knife edges weren't too good on it, but I was able to get this bridge to perform as good as a Floyd Rose Special by tuning it, putting some saddles in it, and dressing the knife edges. So I think the tremolo's okay. Out of the box, it just wouldn't stay in tune. So I want to say this is a $218 guitar. For everything that you're getting, I still think it's a good buy. I'm not too sure at this point that it's a guitar that someone should buy as a beginner's guitar. It'll probably frustrate them by using the tremolo and it falling out of tune. But at $219, it's a really good starting point. And I believe we've proven with this guitar, with a little work in its stock form, it can perform as well as a $500 or $600 guitar. So those are my final thoughts on the FFMN. I had just posted the video of the results on this guitar, and I deleted it when the UPS guy showed up with this. So I may still post that video on this particular guitar, how it sounds and how it plays after the repairs. I haven't made a decision yet. I may tie everything together. But thank you for watching, and this is our second unboxing of the Firefly FFMN. Hope you enjoyed it.